Dwayne here, PhoenixTypewriter.com. Today's video is about Miss Corona typewriters. These models that were made from the 1940s to the 1980s use the same type basket and linkage. Even the electric models that were made in the mid-60s still use the same linkage. And what happens is these links connecting the type bars come off, and this one, see, that doesn't work, works. And these two are hung up, three are hung up on something, or bent or something, and then this lever, this is bent, number 9, and looks like the tab is bent, and this one is bent. So we're gonna straighten some of these out. We'll start right here with this number 9. We're just going to bend it over. Let's bend it and bend it a little more. Okay. We'll just do that one. Oh, here, this at key is way out of whack. Here, let's bend this over. Oh, that took a little. That might be related to something else here. That looks about. But what I really want to show you is how to connect these links back up. So this is going to be maybe a long video, but we're going to tackle this. I'm going to remove this lid first so it's just out of the way. And that's just a couple screws here. This will take about a few seconds. Get this lid off and get it out of the way. Just got 2 screws per side here. Get this guy loose. And one more. Does look like sometimes I get these machines and they've never been serviced, but you can tell this one's been serviced. There's marks on the screws, so somebody has taken that lid off before sometime in his life. Okay, this lid should basically. Oh, there's a couple hinge screws here. This one, some of those don't have the hinge screws, but this one does. So there's actually 6 screws per lid. And I cannot see this screw. Not enough light. Side. Okay, sides off, and off it comes. Make sure you don't lose parts. Okay, so we're just going to take the lid off, so let me take the spools off. They don't fall off on us. And we're going to start working on these. And I just noticed these are bent too. This is bent. The machine's got a little physical abuse here. But if we look under here, see if I can get some additional light. You'll see all the links are all off right here. These links have a little clevis clamp to them, and this one is actually, the clevis side is bent and not really engaging. That's going to have to be dealt with, but let's just start by straightening out these ones. See, there's a big old curve. They should be straight. There's a big old curve on this one right up here. It's a couple different ways. These are pretty you know, they don't break if you flex them and bend them. I've bent them pretty hard and never had one break. I have had this spring steel right here, this little latch spring break, but it doesn't look like any of these are broken. So I'm just taking a little bender tool, they call this, and we're going to straighten this one out like that. So it's pretty straight. And then this piece here, also going to try to get back in place. Let's see, I need a towel here. So let's see what we can do with that. Alright, I'm going to try squeezing it. Let's see if that... There's still a gap. Still a gap right there. It needs to be over, so we're gonna try bending this like that. And you know, that did it right there. So now that's gotta, it comes and closes right there. So there's one out of the way. Let's find another one right here. There's another one. Got a pretty serious bend right about up here where my finger's at. So we're just gonna, this one I'm just gonna support with this piece, the tool. I'm gonna bend it like this with my spring hook. I'm gonna do just a little more. Okay, that one's straight. Here's another one that's got the whole clevis thing out of its slot there. See that? It's all, so that's got to be manipulated. Let's get another spring hook here. The thing you need is a lot of little tools, because sometimes you gotta use different tools for different things. So let's try to get this back in place. Okay, that's good. And it's just got a little bend. I'm gonna reach up here. Yeah. Use this as a support and bend it and straighten it out. Okay, there's 3 straight. There comes another one right here. And looks good. It's just bent up here, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'll find something to support it right where the bend is, and I'm going to reform it. Okay, let's try this a little more. Okay, that one's pretty straight. There's another one. That one has been pretty good. Clevis looks good. Same thing. We're going to support it at the bend and reform it. These bend pretty easy, so okay. There's some more here. This one, it's not too bad. I'm going to leave that. This one here's got a serious bend right here. So let's, same thing, find out where it's bent at, support it, and rebend it. Okay, that one's pretty straight. This one is, there's a bunch off here, boy. What happened here? Okay, there's another one. There's another one. And there's another one here. Jeez. Must be 10 of these, I think. Okay, this one, we're just going to straighten this clevis out again. Get it in the right position. Okay. And that one looks pretty straight. Okay. I think they're all pretty straight. There's a couple ways you can try to connect these up from this side. It can be done. So let's find the first one. We're just going to start toward the center. Get these all kind of in position where they're supposed to be. Okay, so this looks like the first one that's off. Right here. And if you flip the Typebar back down, get in here. You'll find the corresponding Typebar. Now this tool, this is going to be my tool to use. It's slim. This is the IBM spring hook. It's got a hook on this side, but this side right here, you stick that right in the middle of the clevis, you twist it, and it opens it up. Very handy tool. So you see that you get it right inside the clevis, you twist it, and it opens up that gap right there. It's pretty slick. So there's that clevis right there. If you twist this, it opens up that spring like that. So let's try to get the one on from this side. So there's Typebar is this. No, I think I've got the wrong. I think I've got the wrong one. Let's take this out of here. I think it's this one. Now this one goes onto this one right there. So let's do that one first. And let's find that Typebar I want. It's right there. It's gotta get by this one here, so we gotta move this one out of the way right here. So move that bar. That's a good one. And we'll come back with my broken one. Okay, so need to these bars. There we go. So now that one is. I can stick this on like this. Okay, so it's just about in there. Push it the rest of the way. And there it goes. So that one's on. That one's on. I'm going to want to do this one next. Right there. Get my finger on it from this side. And I think that's going to be this first link right here. Looks like it. Spread the spring steel there and squeeze it on there. There we go. There's the next one right here. And let's find the next link. There we go. And do the same thing. Okay. That's on there. So we got a few more to go here. So I'm going to show now the method from the top. because it can be done. It can be done either way. So these guys are still messed up. We'll work on those later. We want to work on these last few that are off here. So it looks like there's 4 of them. Good, good, off. So this is the letter I. So let's find the letter I. That's I. And we can take this. Oops, way off camera, sorry. Didn't even notice. Okay. So we get the letter I Typebar, and I'm manipulating the I linkage right down here with the my finger. Okay. And this is pretty hard to do on camera, but give it a shot here. So you can see in here, this little, that's where it connects to the bottom of the Typebar. And we're going to grab that number I link, that one that's moving right there, and I'm going to lift it up, right, so it comes through the, between these 2 Typebars here. I'm going to lift it up, and if I can get it lined up right, it will go up between those 2. Which I'm having a little trouble. You have to go up through there, but it will. But it's got to be straight. Maybe it's a little crooked still. The fact that that camera is in my way. Alright, let me look and see what's happening here. Letter I. It should come up there. I don't know why it's not cooperating. Oh, there it goes. So, it's sticking through right there now, and it needs to be connected to that. All we got to do is move the Typebar next to it out of the way, lift it up, and you got to keep it kind of countered, and you can take your spring hook again, stick it through here on this side, spread it, and then stick it on that, get it in that hole at the bottom of the Typebar. Switch spring hooks and pull it towards that hole. And that's it. I went right in there. So now letter I is good. You can do that for the next one. K is the next one, so the K up. Let's see if this goes a little faster. Find the K, lift the link up through. Nope, I had the wrong one. Okay, there's the K right there. And same thing. I'm going to take the type bar next to it. It's disconnected, so we just have to move it up like that. And we're going to spread the clevis here. And we're going to stick it in there. And manipulate it with another spring hook. And get that to fall into that hole. There we go. Got K. Alright, let's do a couple from the bottom again. I think that seemed to be a little easier. But I'm not sure. None of it's that easy. Two more off right there. See them? Okay, so let's move the carriage over. Grab the next one, which looks to be this one. And we're going to separate it. We gotta get that other out of the way. So you only need one of these right there, like that. Find the right one here, which is this one. We're going to spread it. I'm going to spread that clevis again, stick it on there, connected. Alright, looks like there's three more here. There's another one. I don't know how all these got knocked off. Like I said, usually that's from abuse. They have a theory of what happens when those get knocked off. I'll show you in a minute. As soon as I get this next one on there. Let's get that bar out of the way there. Okay, out of the way. Alright, there's another one. Got two more to go. There's another one. We're on the last one here. Let's see if we can get this to last one here pretty quick. Alright, the last one is not. And I'm gonna try this from the top. I'm gonna shove it on through. And do it from the top. It's the last one, and it's in an odd position down here. Okay, so which one is this? The L. It still looks a little bent. It is a little bent still. Alright, let's straighten that out. I have to back this camera out of here so I can get in here. That's a little better. I think I can get it up through here now. L. Come on, L. Okay, so now it's up on out here, right there, and I'm going to move this bar out of the way a little, and I'm going to move this down into position. And there it is. They're all connected. Let's look at all these type bars at once here and see what's happening. You have to push. This is why I think these jam up. You can't, on these with Coronas, you cannot lift the type bar like this. It won't work. You've got to press the key to get that to go up. Now, once you press the key a little bit, you can lift it the rest of the way. But if you try to force it from here, you'll bend those bars and knock them off their links. So I think that's what happens. I think kids get in here and they bend them up, and that's what happens. So I'm going to push them all down. Got to get them all to come up like this. And I'm going to put a rubber band around these and keep them up like this. Alright, so or another. Come on. Okay. So get all those up, and we can kind of look at these links now. All these links should be straight. That one's crooked. I mean, it's pretty easy to see that some of these are pretty crooked still. But you can bend them with just a tool and straighten them out. Bend them where they're crooked. So you see how these are touching right here. You want to bend that back over. Make sure everyone is equally spaced here with nothing major. And these can be a little straightened out a little bit. This one here can be straightened out a little bit. And I think that's pretty close. This one, maybe a little bit. All these need a little tweaking over here. Okay. Okay, that's how you do links on Smith Corona typewriters. So let's drop this down. These guys have got other issues that I need to look into. Something wrong with these guys. Take a quick look here. Well, I see the problem, but I don't like it. Somebody at some point has definitely worked on this machine. And you can see in here, the links in here, right there, those links are, boy, I don't like this at all. Lift these back up. Yeah, can't see those any better like that, so. Okay, there you can see it. Those three that are messed up, they should have links like this right here. And then this one, but look at that. That one is bent and that one is bent. It's kind of messed up right here at the loop. And that one. So all three of these, you're going to need to straighten those out without breaking their, these are not supposed to be bent. They don't like to be bent. They will break if they're bent more than once or twice or bent too much. Those are not easy to replace. You have to take quite a bit apart to get those in there. I don't know if those are forced. I'm going to actually try to do it on camera here. Let's see if I can do something about this. Boy, I don't know. Yeah, I better not try to do this without a little more precision, carefulness. Okay, well, that was the video to show how to do the links. I'll have to work on these ones here a little bit more and see how those got messed up. And you can see them right there. They should be straight, like that one, but they're messed up, and messed up. Okay, that's our video for Smith Corona Typebar linkages on these wonderful Smith Coronas that I really like. Okay. Look at this too. This key should be up a little higher. Something is impeding it from coming up. Alright, Phoenix Typewriter. Good day.